Hello and welcome, not to the episode yet, actually. This is something a little new. We're doing well, it's supposed to be a 15, but now a 12-minute pre-show.
Yep. Yep. Hello, everyone.
Hey everyone,
Yeah,
we're just
this.
gonna hang out a bit while we work out some.
Yeah, a few little kinks, but generally this pre-show though will be 15 minutes for now beforehand, and we'll be talking about I don't know, just like kind of whatever,
Mhm.
you know.
Oh, speaking
Um,
of, so how much of Starfield have you played? Did you beat it yet?
I have 5 days into it right now.
What?
Yeah, so I have not beaten it.
How the hell?
So some people, I think I saw somewhere that someone said that it might like record the time that's been in like quick resume or whatever,
Oh,
but
maybe.
I don't know. I've also like took a few days off work and like played it almost the whole day. I've been playing it basically when I get home and stuff. So, and I'll be playing it again after the podcast. So I'm pretty sure the 5 days is pretty close. Um, I have not been in the main campaign yet. I've just been uh I've been going through some of the faction quests
Mm.
and things like
I
that.
I just made it to Neon like last night or the day before. Holy
Nice.
crap, I love that city. I didn't think I would. I'm flipping loving it, man.
To me, I think it's a little bit small.
It
To
is,
me, it
but I
seems a bit
actually
on the
like
small
the
side.
smallness because after Aquila was huge and spent like 3 hours going over the whole thing, I'm like, oh, this is nice. It's one strip and it's clear where everything is in giant neon signs.
Yeah, I'll say it feels a lot more, a lot more packed and lively. Whereas
Mm,
like New Atlantis is like there's still a good amount of people, but everything is like really spaced out, so it kind of gives
yeah,
you the illusion
yeah.
that it's big because it's spaced out and big. I kind of wish that there was a bit more there.
You're
Um,
right, especially once you start using the fast travel, like
yeah,
just looking fast travel, not even going on the map.
yeah,
You realize that New Atlantis isn't really as big as it first seems.
no, and it's like so I kind of wish that there'd be more. And I also, and I like how it's all, kind of each of the cities is like you can basically go out and like walk around them, like around the outskirts and stuff. But
Hmm.
I kind of wish though that, and I guess it probably would have been hard for them to do it anyways, but um, to have the city have a little bit more beyond it to make it appear even
Mm.
bigger without you actually being able to go into there. But I understand that's not really
I
what
see
they
what you mean. Kind of
for.
like how Aquila is a bit, right? Like there's stuff before you get in the
Well,
walls too.
yeah, there's a little bit, yeah. But I mean, I guess what I'm thinking of is like in a lot of video games when you go and just uh in any kind of Halo level, for instance, it's like you're in a city, it's like you can see all the stuff, but you can't necessarily go there. Um it would have been cool if they would have, I guess, expanded a bit more, but then again,
Yeah.
I know it's not really the what they were aiming
Like,
for with
what threw
Starfield.
me off was Homestead, where it's like you get in, it's like, oh, this is a big city. I'm like, wow, that looks huge, and then you can't enter it at all. And I'm like, okay,
I don't know
unless you
if I've
can.
been
And
I don't know if I've been to Homestead.
it's where Hope Tech is.
Oh, okay. Yes. Yeah,
Yeah,
never
like
mind.
I thought it was gonna
Yes,
be like a
I've been
big
there.
city like Sidonia, which is
Yeah.
really bigger than I expected. But then again,
Yeah,
you
but it's
can
just
enter Hope Tech and you
it's
can
just a
enter a
big
farm,
factory.
and that's it. Yeah, like
Yeah.
literally.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm
Yeah,
making the
all
tweet.
the spaces in the
We're live with the
oh
inaugural
yeah, I'm
episode of the
making the
HaloEra
event.
Podcast, formerly known as the Happy and Halo Podcast. Um, join us as we discuss the latest Halo Infinite
But
news.
but yeah, so yeah, this will be the little pre-show stuff. Oh, Amit Kumar said, I thought Neon was small at first, but I hate how they have the freaking little icon there, and I can't read half the words. Um, but then I found a lot of the side streets, alleys. Yeah, that is one thing about it. At least it's like it does have a lot of the side streets and alleys and that stuff.
Also, you know what's interesting? Like the quest marker will tell you to go like back in the Encore and then go out. If you want, you can just go to the roofs and just jump across. That's what I did a couple times.
Yeah.
Okay, how's this? I'm gonna send it to you. It's good. And yeah, for anyone tuning in, this is the pre-show. We haven't started yet. Kind of just, finalizing before going live, talking about random things. How's this? I sent you the tweet.
Oh,
To go from the main channel, we can retweet it.
Sorry, I'm trying to set up the event. I think it's good.
Okay.
What do you have? It's good.
Ooh, the show is in 1440. Not bad. I guess Jesse's settings work well when he has good internet, which I always do. So, well, no, knock on wood. I don't want to jinx that. I just put a couple podcasts hashtags in, and I think this is good.
Okay.
People are going to be like, inaugural, but it says episode 80. Yeah, well, whatever. Deal with it.
Yeah, it was like kind of weird because like we didn't really skip the numbers.
I'm okay with not skipping though, because 80 shows that we've been going for a friggin' long time.
Yeah, so that's I'm fine with it too. It's like it shows that we have been going for a while.
Okay, the tweet's out. I just retweeted it on the HaloEra Twitter account. Feels it's so nice saying that, but we'll get to all that during the actual episode. No spoiler alerts.
Yeah, I am blasting the
guys. How's the audio? Thing. Is everyone good there?
Let's see. Sounds good on my end.
Yeah, okay. It sounds a little better on my end too, because we got 5 minutes before we start the main show. Actually, oh my god, I forgot. Oh no, I wonder if I can find that slide. Oh no, I don't want to show it on stream. But did you go through the leaks at all?
For Xbox?
Yeah. You know those crazy leaks that happened?
I saw a couple of them, but I figured that
Halo slide. I don't want to show it on stream, but it cracked me up. Let me send it to you.
No, not.
Actually, I'm going to save the image too. Just
That's great.
Oh my god. Halo slide. Do not show on podcast. I think we'd be okay, but just in case.
No, I think what you can do is like just crop out and just show the Chiefs.
Oh yeah, that's me. Yeah, me.
Just use the snip tool. And
I can direct people to the Discord as well. I'll be like, hey, check this out. This
is true.
It's so stupid. All right, thank you, Amit. Oh man. Okay, maybe I will crop that out. Just
there you go.
You got it?
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay, let me save this. And actually, you know what? Maybe I'll post it. No, we'll talk about it, I guess, a little bit on the podcast. Why not? Baby Chief.
Oh, this is great. Yeah, we'll show it up. I think we can show that on stream.
Yeah, that's true.
It's just a funny funny image thing.
But yeah, the leaks are unfortunate for sure, especially when it turned out it was Microsoft's fault.
Oh yeah, because then they gave it to. They
didn't redact it properly, and they gave the link to get uploaded. Yeah, just like come on, what are you doing? That being said, they were like 2 years or a year old, so like we should be okay. They shouldn't be a problem anymore. They should be different a fair bit. Oh man, that means in my entire stream yesterday I used the wrong logo. But I had a good 2 people watching me, so I might only stream once a week. I think I might ask Jesse if or talk with the team, sorry. To stream on the YouTube channel. I'm getting a little too comfortable this pre-show, huh?
Hey, well, that's what the people want. People want to see us loose, sharing secrets and stuff.
You know what? Because pre-show isn't as sector, right? So I can mess with things a lot here. Little Chief. Let me add the graphic now so I can mess with the size of it.
Yeah, it'll have the main show start here in a couple minutes too, for all you'll join in. Again, this is our little pre-show that we're testing out. Kind of a new format thing. We'll kind of start early because in the previous episodes we would kind of talk about like what we've been doing and everything, and then we're just like, well, why not just make a pre-show where we can just actually kind of talk about it, but not have it be part of the main show. So,
Yep. And we're still just getting used to everything for all of it. And to be honest, right in time for what could be a research for Halo with Season 5, which they've officially called, by the way, which I'm now adding to the list. Guys, what's interesting is I wanted to do an episode on like prequel, but our next episode is our last episode before Season 5. The audio sounds weird.
yep, I hear you now too.
Is it still weird? Oh, it's completely off. Holy crap. Okay, last time this happened, maybe it's because of Discord, so I'm going to quickly finish this. Good to get this done in the pre-show.
No.
OBS.
Okay.
I'm gonna refresh my thinking.
Oh, now it's just me. Hey everyone.
Is it still pretty bad?
Let me see. No, it sounds good now.
It's fine now, right? Okay, if that ever happens again, let me know. I will refresh the page apparently.
Oh.
And hey, would you look at that?
Oh, now it's happening again.
Really?
Sounds better for a moment and then.
I honestly have no idea why. Is it still happening?
Because sometimes it's still happening. Because it even I even sound robotic. Some stuff is up on your end. Since you're streaming it.
I'll try a couple things. Is it still robotic?
It got better there now. No, so sounds good now.
It sounds good?
Yeah.
No way.
What you do? Yeah.
Oh my god. You know what I did?
I was responding to you again in the stream. I heard it.
You know what I did? I deleted Little Chief. I guess Little Chief was one art asset too much for
Wow.
OBS.
Well. I guess check out our Discord for Little Chief.
Yeah. What is that? So OBS is weird, man. I swear.
Yeah. Well, at least we figured it out.
I gotta reopen.
But I was gonna say, well, when you're ready, we'll.
Yeah. Okay. Give me half a second. Okay, nice. I just keeps track of all this. Okay. All right. I think we are ready to go. Let's start the show. And for any show, get ready for a pretty cool intro, which audio might be a little loud, but I hope it's not because I made sure not to make it loud. But okay. See you guys in about 10 seconds. Hello and welcome to the... Sorry, clicked the wrong one. Hello and welcome to the 80th episode of the HaloEra Podcast. Yeah, that's right. There has been some changes behind the scenes under the hood. Man, I was so sure I had that perfect. I had things lined up. I was clicking the right buttons.
Nope. OBS.
OBS, 100% OBS's fault. Nothing. I am not at fault. I am not at to blame at all. But okay, yes. Welcome to the 80th episode and the first episode, you could say, of the new branding. And hopefully, with the new branding, along with maybe we'll see some new segments of which we have a couple ideas we're floating around with. Some more guests on the podcast. Because honestly, ideally, I never want it to be just. If anyone in the chat has any recommendations or people you want us to try and reach out to, let us know. I'll let them out again. No.
This was going so well. I guess it wasn't, Little Chief. Okay, well,
I guess it wasn't.
While you do that, I'll kind of talk in robot.
Are you not robot?
No. Oh, on my end, I'm not hearing it now. So is it? Yeah, like on my end, when I unmute the stream, I don't hear it.
That's so weird. What is causing the robot?
So yeah. Anyways, I know it's like so. Yeah, my
That
gosh,
is seriously
I had to
annoying
unmute
because
it
I.
again, and so yeah, so we're going to be trying to try out some new things. We'll have audio delay, but now we're less fixed. Okay.
Okay, all right. Let
I
us
wonder
know
if it's going to be on off. We'll just keep on going with it. It sucks that this is happening like on our nice inaugural like new brand.
Right. You know what? For now, let me switch it over to a less intensive background. Could be why, you never know. But
yeah.
Woohoo! Another background.
Oh, yeah. Our nice Halo 3 load screen
yes.
backgrounds.
So we will fix it. We'll figure out exactly what's up with that thing. I'll do some troubleshooting and I'll definitely fix it. Because it should not be happening. Worst case, we get audio through a different source, not through StreamYard browser.
Yeah, that could be it too. So yeah, we'll work out all those kinks.
Yeah.
But yeah, we with the new form or the new brand and everything, we decided to go away from You Had Me at Halo, just because it was kind of a mouthful to say and type out and everything. It wasn't as searchable as we wanted it to be. And then also with us kind of trying to focus a bit more on some branding stuff, HaloEra just kind of fit.
Like I love where You Had Me at the Halo name. It's cool. It draws eyes, but it's so hard to search. I've had trouble searching it, like looking for podcast episodes to upload the audio or to get things.
Yeah. The SEO, as people call it, was not good for it. So we went to HaloEra because it should be pretty obvious. We have XboxEra and ForgeEra. So we did HaloEra, and it kind of gives us some more like branding opportunities down the line as well, and places to take the name. So hopefully, if everything goes well, we'll see a lot more of HaloEra stuff out there.
Well, hopefully, we'll get a branding a little bit, put it under an umbrella, blah blah blah.
Mm-hmm. And then, so yeah, what we plan on doing for some of the format and stuff is, it's going to be pretty similar to what the previous episodes and stuff have been, but this time we're trying to add in a little bit more interactions with the chat, as in like we kind of have a teaser for like a little game or something that we're going to play later. Kind of see how it goes. We're going to be just trying out a bunch of different stuff. That way, to keep things a little bit more interesting. Obviously, we'll still have news and everything like that too. And we're going to do some like Forge focus, and probably in the next few episodes, we're going to be refining the formula a bit more, see what works, see what doesn't. And if you guys have any suggestions too, feel free to reach out, drop them in chat, reach out to us on our Discord, yeah. So
Yeah, sorry, my bad. I was just messing with the transitions. But yeah, in general, the idea is to bring some more life, bring some more energy into the podcast, really help things out. Nothing's really set in stone, is I guess is how we're looking at it. Is if we want to make changes, we'll make changes. If we want to stick with things, we'll stick with things. For now, this episode's still going to be pretty traditional in the sense we go through news, we go through some of the things, but we also might talk about some older Halo stuff, or maybe bring up some lore. Because I feel like one thing that we haven't been doing enough on this podcast is just talk about so much of what Halo has, be it the lore, the music, the gameplay. Like there's a lot. So every episode we'll try and have at least 1 or 2 segments based on stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. Yep, and even though that you had me at Halo thing, but still had Halo there and everything, we want to try to make that the shift to talk about more of a wide range of Halo stuff, because it did just kind of get down to the news every week. And
I know a lot of our viewers don't play the multiplayer that much, right? Like a lot of people are in here for the campaign and other things. And I think initially in the past we had an idea where it's like multiplayer is where it's at right now. It's where it's going to be for the next 2, 3 years, 4 years minimum, right? Or 4, hopefully not minimum, but for the next few years.
Yeah.
So that's what we wanted to focus on. But Halo is Halo. It's huge. It's so much stuff to talk about.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So it gives us a lot more content for episodes when there's a slow news cycle.
Mm-hmm.
Which speaking of, I need to get back to our list of stuff, because I think that pretty much covers kind of the new rebrand and everything. Which go back to I'm when I first saw the rebrand stuff, I was so excited. I had a huge smile on my face. For me, it kind of reminded me of the old original Xbox Live.
Yeah.
Where it was the green and orange, and it was just like brought back so much nostalgia, and I was like, oh, this is so cool. It's like this is the kind of feeling I want, which is also a bit why we kind of went to like the backgrounds for the Halo 3 cutscene, or the
not just Halo 3. By the way, I got backgrounds for all the games. So if you guys ever want to see a specific background, I guess rolling around behind us.
Our plan is to kind of swap through them every week as well. So that way,
if you want us to hide our webcam so you see just the background, let us know and we'll look into it.
Yeah, if it wants the punch and nostalgia to the face, we can give that to you.
Oh man. But okay, before we get into the news of the week, or rather the news of the last couple weeks for Halo, today is September 20th. And that means what?
That means that today is the final day for the infection insanity contest. It's our infection contest that we started a while ago at the launch of season 4, and the close of the submissions will be, and I'll drop the link. The close of the submission will be tonight at 11:59 Eastern time.
Mm-hmm.
So
roughly a little less than 4 hours.
Yeah, so it's getting close. So if you have a map that you want to submit, either non-linear infection or linear infection, please submit it. I think we have a good handful of maps. It's with us being kind of a smaller community still, and just we're just now getting out there a little bit more into the mainstream, I would say. So you have a pretty good chance of winning. I think prizes that you would get, some Halo credits. I think $50 worth if you win, and then $25 if you get second. And then on top of that, we have some. We'll have some T-shirts, I think. Well, I believe I'll have to check. I can't remember if we do or not.
Yeah.
Even the exposure of doing a contest like that, if the ever decides to make an infection playlist,
and then also you'll get a map feature, and then a guest star on the new HaloEra podcast.
Feels so great to say.
Finally, this has been in the works for about gosh, the HaloEra
A
thing.
couple months. I was
Yeah,
trying to
few
get
months.
some assets, moving things around, and is this the right name? Is the Twitter available? Twitch available? Stuff like
I'd
that.
say probably around since the start, around season 4.
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit before that, but yeah, a while. But anyways, submit your maps. It'd be a lot of fun, and the more participation we get, the more that we can. I can't think of the right word, but if we see a lot of participation, then it's like, oh well, I guess we should do more contests.
Oh yes, yeah. Do more of them.
Incentivize, and that's it.
And I want to try and do some like maybe comp-centric stuff too. I know I talked about it a lot, like a free-for-all contest, things like that. I mean, now that we put some energy and time into this, the doors are open, the barriers are open. No longer because I think for a lot of it, I was like, I'll wait until we do the rebrand, or I'll wait in this. Nah, no more waiting. But we got it. So for those wondering about merch, we should be getting HaloEra and ForgeEra merch into the stores, which is important to me because I plan on bringing that with me when I go to Seattle in a month, which we'll talk about next episode, not this one.
Yep, right after.
I guess we could a little bit.
Yeah, maybe we can hype it up because
Yeah.
I think you'll be returning. So our next episode will be after you return from it.
So the
or
next
are you
episode will
still
be 2 weeks
heading out
before
to
I
it?
go.
Oh,
So I was
that's
thinking
right. Yeah,
for that
it's in
episode we
November.
could do looking back at season 4, because season 4 has been incredible in so many ways, and kind of a look forward into, hey, we're 2 weeks out from season 5 from Worlds. Let's get excited.
Mhm.
But okay. Anyways, moving forward, because because we got a new look doesn't mean we got to stop our movement. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
We don't got a Nick that chases every rabbit. We do have a Nick, sorry, but we don't have a Nick that chases every rabbit.
We have a couple Nicks.
That's right. Okay, so the next big item on the docket is what I'm hoping or assuming a lot of people here have been playing. I know Starfield's out. I know Lies of P just came out, but we also got a new update to Halo Infinite with eight more maps added to it, which is frankly pretty incredible. Sorry, 1 second. And its own playlist too, a purely social playlist that's just for fun.
With a ninja playlist, or the swords and plasma grenades and grapple hooks, which I have a friend who really likes that kind of style of play. The ninja thing, he always loves doing them.
Dude, whenever
social
Social Slayer would come, I'd like queue up and hope I'd get like Ninja Slayer, because I mean, especially, and I don't even want to bring this up because people are gonna post spoilers in the comments, but especially as Attack on Titan is nearing its end, right? Like, I want to be, using the maneuver. In fact, even when I was playing Ninja Slayer, I would purposely cancel mine so I could use it again rather than going all the way up. Listen, PlayStation's getting Spider-Man in a month. We got Spider-Man at home. All right.
That's true. We already got Spider-Man. Yeah, I was playing the playlist earlier today, which for those of you keeping track every week is a surprise, because I've been busy playing Starfield and Baldur's Gate for the past 2 months. So I finally got my hands on Halo, and I was having a lot of fun. I kept on having some people stick me like crazy. I'd be here, and then the grenade would be way off here and somehow stick me, even though it's going right by my head. And it's just what the heck? I'm like, how am I dying from all these freaking grenades? It seemed like latency or something. And then even some hits. I think I was having some bad connection issues in some of the matches. But man, it was so annoying. I was getting so fed up. And because I always liked sticking people to the plasma grenade. That was my thing. Ever since
for
Halo
reference,
3,
personally, if I have a sword and someone sticks me and they have a sword too, come on, that's not a fair duel. Fight me, let's duel. What is this sticking nonsense?
Well, it's usually I was using it for mid-range stuff, but if I see a group of people, I'll try to stick someone. I always like sticking people. It's always just fun. But I know it's a risk with swords because then they just lunge towards you. But the grenades are blowing up so fast,
you'll probably get killed, assuming they're going towards you. Is what I've noticed. I've gotten stuck, sure, but I'm still lunging towards you, and you can't counter in time because you're locked in the animation.
Yep. the grenades seem like they're exploding faster. And
It does kind of feel like that, actually. You're right.
so I don't know if they adjusted on that, but it's what it felt like. But yeah, I was still having a lot of fun though. The cool maps. There's playing on one map, and I realized like, oh, this is the pit.
Wait, really? Which one?
Yeah. I
Like,
do not know the name.
What was
of
the
one.
aesthetic like? Because I played on, I think,
Well,
4
the
or 5
aesthetics
maps.
like all the other aesthetics in this.
No. Is it like
So-
nighttime? Is it like sunset?
Oh no, it was day. There was a huge waterfall in the back.
Okay.
In the background and stuff. But like, I was like playing around and I'm just like, you know, this geometry seems kind of familiar. It's like, oh, this is the pit.
I'll be honest,
So-
man. Even when I was playing Empyrean, which is just the pit in Infinite, it took me like a good week or two where I'm like, oh, now I see how it's the pit. Okay, all right. Like, as a kid playing the pit, I clearly did not bring it into mind much. So here
Yeah,
you'll see me try and fail a flagpole. I think. No, this one I get. Oh, yeah.
This is map. To me, I think was inspired by the pit because it has a lot of the layout and stuff that pit has, but it's not actually it. There's one that's essentially looks kind of like this that is basically the pit.
I was playing one. I think it's
Sorry, I was like, yeah, this is.
It's not this one.
Heavily inspired. No,
Definitely
it's not this one.
Oh, because you're right. Because it has the room with like the wall above it. Definitely inspired. You're right.
Yeah.
So right here is where I'm like, oh, it's just Attack on Titan here. Let me try. And do that. But one thing the coolest part of playing with new maps no one has played before, is no one knows where the kill barriers are. Like you don't know if there's falls to your death. You don't know if there's something there. So I was playing one of the maps last night, and it was a darker map, like a little bit of red and purplish color theme. Literally 4 people fall to their deaths in front of me. I barely land on some platform, and I see 4 people just.
I think I know which map you're talking about because originally I was like, oh, I'm gonna go over there. I jump and I just fall to my death. And another time I fucking zipped and like missed the platform and I just kind of went like zooming by and then I just like missed every other platform and just fell to my death. It was like no joke. The next life. So I was just like, gosh dang it.
It's probably that map. I wouldn't.
Yeah, it's like I'm someone who likes to put death pits in maps. Because I think it's like kind of fun. But I was getting really annoyed. I was like, dang it. I'm like, now I know why people don't like death pits in the middle of maps.
In a friggin' ninja, and a map inspired or meant to be played Ninja Slayer, though, people gotta, if you're a forger, this is some feedback. Please put your death kill zones lower. All right, lower. We all have grappling hooks. We can make it back out. Okay, give it some time. But in general, I mean, one of these maps is John's Kingdom, but he just reskinned it. And honestly, I couldn't even it looks so good in this. It was Dynasty. It's like the giant castle with all the ins and outs.
I don't know if I play on that because I know I didn't play on everyone. I replayed on a few maps and stuff. I know I didn't play through all 8.
Yeah, same here. I've only played a little bit, and God, it's really, you know what it is? It's. I mean, we'll talk about this again in the next episode, but it's like releasing. I did not expect 8 maps. I didn't even expect its own playlist. Actually, the video that was uploaded that I showed earlier was a video John made kind of advertising the maps. He uploaded it on YouTube channel, and I'm like, what is this? You know?
Yeah. I was surprised that they're adding 8, but it doesn't surprise me that they put in its own playlist because I think that's kind of what they're doing now is they're putting they're releasing everything. I talked about it last episode where it's just kind of like allows you to play a map, a new map just all the time. And
even when Dredge
came,
it was just one map. It was a playlist with just the one map. Everyone was playing it because it's a new map. And okay, I know people, we're talking about how Forge is going to save the game. It's out. It's going to be amazing. The truth of it is, especially for people like me who don't dive into custom game browser or whatnot, the vast majority of people will not play a Forge map. I think at the time we kind of assumed it'd be there in matchmaking a lot quicker. you know?
Yeah.
But now, finally, it's there. They're going through the testings. I mean, if these are in, I have to assume that there's another batch of maps constantly being, iterated on tests. Like, that's the coolest part of it to me, is that this is not like the beginning. Sorry, it's not like the end or something even in the middle. This is like just the beginning. We had Huskeraid with 8 maps with it, right? And then 2 weeks, Huskeraid's coming back in a week. There's so much to play.
Yeah, 'cause I think.
Sorry,
Michael Short. I remember
Seeing a tweet recently from him with a poll. Michael Short, for those that don't know, is the lead for Forge.
Forge Lord.
Yeah, Forge Lord, as we call him. And he so he had a tweet out that was a poll for what people wanted. I think it was either specifically about Husky Raid, or about some other method. I think it was about Husky Raid or something. But like a lot of people were saying, like, make it.
It was about Husky Raid. It was
right?
about what do you think we should do? Should we make it a staple playlist? Should we have it rotational?
Yeah. And I think the staple playlist was what won out.
Yeah.
So
I was surprised how many people said make it rotational. I'm like, nah, dude. This thing is so much. Like, every single person that I talked to playing that game mode is like, okay, I haven't played this much Halo in a long time. Like, this was just, I just wanted to keep playing the game, which I 100% got. When I was streaming Husky Raid on Tuesday a couple weeks ago, I streamed it for like 40 minutes. I'm like, this is okay. And then at one point, I'm like, I don't even care about the stream. I'm just going to stop streaming and just keep playing. And I played for another 2 hours.
Yeah, I think what they'll do, they'll probably keep it as a staple.
Yeah.
And then they will kind of like what they did in Halo 5, is when a playlist started to get a bit less people in it, then they kind of combine some and then kind of put everything into like one playlist. So like I could see them eventually, when more like mini game-esque kind of stuff appears, because Husky Raid used to be mixed in with like a bunch of other like social.
Was it like an action sack? Was it in just like
social?
Action
sack? That's what it used to be an action sack. So I can see when and there's a bunch of modes and stuff out there that could be put into that. It's just like they just need people to make some maps for and get the modes and stuff. Like there's a lot out there.
Things like that. Like,
yeah, which Griffball is like I think they have, there's a mode that was made by the community that's playable, but I don't know how good it is. Yeah. I think it still might have some quirks and stuff, but I mean, they need it. That's one of those things though where they need to make that an in-house thing, which originally I think they were going to. They had a team working on Griffball, like a team of like interns or something, that was working on Griffball, and
that's funny.
Then they got like moved to other projects, I think, or something. I don't know. But either way, it was something that was going to be there, and then it was one of those things where it just kind of fell by the wayside.
Not the mode, because I played until I finished my challenges, which is roughly an hour and a half, right? They did a great job with the challenges in terms of making them doable with this playlist. Like, most of them were like, get a multi-kill. Though I had a weird notion, get melee kills. And, I mean, come on. Like, and somehow I got 2 melee kills. I don't know how. So the next game I tried, I'm like, okay, then maybe I need to duel someone to the death. When like you duel and both people die.
So Sword doesn't count as a melee kill anymore. Oh, that's the name. That doesn't make any sense. Fucking Sword.
Exactly right. Sword doesn't count as melee kill, but the ultimate challenge was. I've been enjoying myself playing this mode. What? Why the heck is it?
Yes, the Sword's definitely not Unit C.
Yeah. Stuff like that annoy me. I think this map here is John's Kingdom that I'm quickly showing on Stream.
Oh, I think.
Yeah, okay.
I think we're robot again. Yeah, we're robot again.
And give me half a second. I'm gonna refresh.
Oh, here we go. Good. I think it just kind of goes away. But if he's not here, is it like? No, it's still off.
Are you still robot?
I was still robot when we're gone. I think might be good now. Nope.
Give me a second.
Oh no, it is just delayed. Trying to like listen and troubleshoot stuff
Yeah,
when
and
there's a
I
delay.
don't want to talk too much because I don't want to kill people's ears.
I mean, yeah, it just sounds like kind of like laggy. Like we're it's almost like the bit rate or whatever is like we're trying to be buffered. Like it's trying to stretch out the sound to catch up.
Oh, it's
with,
good now for some reason. I don't know why. Okay,
yeah,
I can.
I'll have that. It was
Let
going
me.
good
I mean,
for
I
a while,
can try
so-
something. Let me. I would need to stop the stream for a second, but it might fix it. At least I think I need to. Give me a second.
What are you gonna do?
Change the bitrate.
Oh,
Once I can do that. Actually, I think I might be able to do that right now.
I guess we'll see. If stream goes dark, then you know he hit a wrong button.
Okay, bitrate's officially changed. How's the audio? Are we still working? Test.
Okay. It sounds good, but
Sounds
no.
good. The audio.
no.
It was good for a bit, and then now it's back.
Technical issues suck.
Yeah. Every time, like, when we want to do, like, some kind of... Okay.
Shot.
Sorry. Yeah, we'll see you in a moment. Watch the nice background.
Hey, I know my face is cut in half. Give us half a second, man. Technical difficulties suck, and they never appear in testing, which is, I think, the worst part of it. Okay, welcome back, Nick. I'm actually closed my tabs, even though I really shouldn't have to, so I can't check them.
Maybe I'll...
Nope, it's still roboty. I'm gonna stop the stream and see if it. Okay, can I click the button again? Okay, and are we back?
Let's see.
Okay, we're
So-
back, and audio is okay.
Okay.
And we have a chat, which is not necessarily related to Halo, but hey, we'll take it. We'll take it. Give me a second. I'm gonna pull it up. Okay. Neil McNally, and also, so for the future, we'll try and move away from StreamYard for audio, because if this is gonna happen often, I don't want to keep dealing with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We'll find another way. Honestly, I could use Discord for your audio, and no, we'll find
Yeah.
it.
We'll figure it out afterwards.
We'll find a way. But okay, Neil McNally asks, what's your thoughts on Phil saying Microsoft could leave the gaming market in 2027 if there is not growth? Is this Phil just laying it on thick for FTC?
I mean, I think so. I think it'd be crazy.
It's not even just laying it on thick. It's massive lack of context in what was being said. From what I know, quote me on it, I guess, because I mean I'm literally saying it, but look into it yourself too. But from what I know, this Phil's response here in regards of leaving the gaming market was in response to a graphic made not by the Xbox team, but made by another team at Microsoft. And that graphic showed like projections, right, for Xbox and Game Pass. And Phil's thing was like, if these graph numbers are correct, which are not, then we'd be out of the gaming scene. Like basically, he was saying like these aren't correct. If they were, we wouldn't even be here. Was what he was getting at. So it's not him saying, oh, things need to be a million times better or we're leaving. No, if that was the case, they wouldn't be buying Activision Blizzard King. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's him responding to internal, like that's one of the major issues with this leak is it's all of it's out of context discussion, right? It's email chains. Maybe you'll get a few email chains and not all of them. Like it's Neil, I'm sure they'll talk about it on the main podcast again Saturday if you want a more in-depth look. Jesse looked into the leaks a lot more than I did. I just read whatever popped up on my screen. Right. But,
Yeah.
but thanks for the question.
Yeah, and as someone who used to work for Microsoft and everything, I can say that sometimes email chains get pretty lengthy. And if there's only a little bit of it that you have, there's no context. So yeah. Because sometimes too, people just like joke in them. Like the amount of times people just be like, bullshitting or just like having fun in some of the changes. Like,
wait, are you telling me
happens.
that they're not actively trying to buy Nintendo right this minute?
So like that's been going on for so long of like not trying to buy Nintendo, but like even like working with Nintendo. I know some people like there's talks around the studio to get Master Chief into Smash, and someone had a what you would call it contact at Nintendo and stuff, and I think Zach and like get something like working. Like sure, we'd be down for it. Like we'd be down to have Chief and Smash.
Man, every single Smash Ultimate Rift Chief, literally.
Yeah, it could have happened. Like Microsoft and Nintendo have a pretty good relationship with each other.
Maybe not anymore. Now that Phil's secret nefarious plans are revealed.
Yeah, I don't even think that it'd be wild for Microsoft to buy Nintendo. That it's like because you have like the three main hitters. You have Nintendo, Sony, and Xbox. Yeah. It's like it'd be really weird to not have, and they're all kind of like all in their own like weird camps, I guess you could say. So more partnership stuff between Nintendo and Xbox, though, because like I said, the relationship between them is pretty good. So who knows? But
yeah, I mean, like 3 years ago. God. We're a robot.
I don't know. I think we'll have to try Discord.
Yeah. Yeah. Let me try one thing on my end.
Oh, there we go again. I don't know. Split. So it just refreshes and just leaves me. So, should be back in a moment though. Today I am a robot.
Are we still robots?
I don't know. I was giving a TED talk.
No longer leaving any chats open, nothing. So I can't really check chat easily.
Yeah, still robot.
Okay. Let me try something.
So, oh, you went audio.
Yeah. Are we still robot?
My stream's like 10 seconds behind, so
No worries.
no. Or so we are sort of
God, dang it.
It's not fixed.
Okay, well that fixed it last time.
Yeah, I don't know. Why is this happening?
You'll hear me. Oh, god dang it! Give me a second. Okay,
Did
you'll
you
hear me
lower
twice
the-
now. Is
Okay,
hearing
you'll hear me
twice
twice
better
now.
than is hearing me twice better than being a robot?
We're hearing you twice.
On the stream.
Oh, it sounds better.
Are we still robot?
No, we're not robot. Okay, yeah, now I hear. the double.
Okay. Okay, for now, robot, I'm no longer double. Let's speed through it then, man. God dang it. We'll
Yeah.
fix this. Let's keep moving. Crap. All right. Okay, cool. 10 Ride 3, a lot of fun. Definitely play it. Great mode, great thing. Husky Raid returns next week, with
Yes.
Super Fiesta, which is gonna be something else.
Indeed. So that'll be fun. So Husky, we talked about Husky Raid earlier a little bit. So season 5. Yeah, that will be coming out soon. I think our next episode will be right before season 5, so we'll probably talk a bit more about it then. Obviously there's a whole bunch of rumors around that, 4JI being a big rumor. Possibly Firefight as well.
Yeah.
So
Sorry,
we'll sorry, I was reading chat there. So yeah, we'll see. I'm excited for season 5. See what that brings.
You know, in Discord, someone brought up that in a lot of ways, season 4 felt like the end of Halo Infinite's early access, is what they said.
Oh,
and
you
I
know,
don't
can
like.
see that.
I don't fully disagree. You know, like I don't really disagree.
Yeah.
I guess you could say, because I mean, it's got a lot of staples now. It's got a good cadence, a great cadence of content. And cosmetics are pretty good. The shop prices are still pretty bad, but they're not as bad. That's a free-to-play game for you. Like, it. You know, people say this all the time, but if Halo Infinite launched the way it did today, it would never have dropped as bad. And yeah, for sure, I agree. But you can say that about many games, right? At this point, just kind of fingers crossed. Microsoft advertises it more. It keeps doing well, and we keep it going for a while because I really enjoy the game. So.
Yeah. Okay, so next up,
So this was supposed to be one of our new segments. With the you want to try it? I mean, like...
I mean, I guess we can give it a shot.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna need chat open for a sec. All right, chat. We're gonna need you guys for about 10 seconds.
I have chat open. I can.
Okay, nice. Let me.
So while he's getting the stuff, I'll explain it. So he's gonna grab a Halo book, and there's a giant glare there. You cannot see what that is.
You can't see this?
No, it's just it looks like it's just giant glare.
Oh man.
Yeah,
the light's right on it. That's annoying.
So he's gonna grab a book. We're gonna ask for a number between
one. Oh no, let's say 10 and friggin' how many pages are there in this thing? 490.
Yeah, so pick a number between 10 and 490, and then we're gonna go to the page and what were we gonna do with it again?
15, sorry.
See what's on the page.
Just read it out and kind of just talk about lore for a bit. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just have a good time. Maybe eventually this might transform into more of a trivia thing. Like, hey, I'm trying to guess what page I'm at based on like what it is. Actually, you know, I might try that this time too, as long as we're not
guess
robot.
the page.
No, not guess the page. Guess what's on the page. All right, with like various hints. Okay.
Oh,
yeah, I agree.
That's gonna be difficult.
Like Overwatch is being advertised so much. I'm on TikTok a little bit, and every third swipe is like an Overwatch ad. It's like, what is going on? Yeah, it's crazy. But okay, all right. Chat, whoever's there, give us a number between 16 and 480, and don't say one of those two. Just pick a number in between it.
Yeah, it's a lot of numbers to pick from.
Yeah, it is.
I can't do math. I was gonna be witty and say how many numbers are between it.
I'm gonna double check it for robot. Nope, not right now. Okay, sorry for a little bit of that crosstalk. While we wait for chat to give us one number, which seems to be a very difficult task. Anything on the Forge front this time?
So we had a map.
I just insulted chat. My bad.
Let's see where Warsaw was a map that that by Alex Muse 1995 that we featured. Pretty cool map. I forgot to do some more read up on it. I had a busy freaking week. I guess we sure saw this number coming.
Right? Oh, I 100% have. Not from Ahmed, mind you, but
yeah, 69.
this is interesting, actually.
So we go check out the HaloEra tweets and check out the HaloEra website for our latest features. Go download them, have some fun. Support the Forge community. They're out there making a whole bunch of cool stuff. Hell, that's why we got the cool new playlist now. So
yeah, and probably why we'll get a lot more in the future too. So exciting stuff.
Yep.
Okay. So for those just tuning in, this is called our Breaking the Lore segment. I just came up with that, but it sounds actually I didn't.
I couldn't tell.
Someone came up with it recently. Anyways, pick a number with the chat. And now actually I need top, middle, bottom.
Top, middle, bottom.
Top, middle, bottom.
I'll just pick one out.
Yeah, Nick, go ahead and pick one.
Well, yeah, I'll try to pick the number, then I'll do that. So we'll do middle.
Middle? Okay, you know what? I have an idea. I'll read a couple lines, but I won't say what the title of the lines are. All right? And I don't know how into the lore you are, because this encyclopedia goes very, very in depth. like comics and episodes and anime.
I'm not caught up on the comics, but I knew a lot of old lore.
Okay, all right. Then I guess chat, you're our only hope right now. I'm gonna read out a couple lines from this book, and I'm gonna not say the subject of the line. All right, I need you to tell me what the subject is. If this seems very on the spot, it's because a large part of it is again, like I mentioned earlier in the episode, we're experimenting, trying to see what works, fine-tuning, figuring things out. In general, the goal is to keep things fun and moving. Okay, blank, two blanks. That's the name of this segment. Recovered entirely from Spartan 2 candidates who had washed out, blank was designed by Oni, counter-strategists for operations that were strictly off-record. Testing prototype equipment, this led to operations like those conducted on Mamor, Verge, and ultimately Gamma Halo. It was there that blank was defeated by the Didact, an ancient and powerful foreigner commander. Oh dang, these guys dead? That's dumb. That's dumb. They shouldn't be dead. They're so cool. I think they actually killed them.
So wait, it's a project, because I was gonna say the Orion project, but
so this is a group of people that were Spartan 2 candidates that washed out, and they were kind of doing.
Oh gosh.
They were kind of doing like off the book operations. So who are these guys? And don't look at chat, because maybe chat already got this. I don't know. I have to check.
No, they didn't.
They didn't yet.
Gosh, I feel like
that would have been enough for me.
I feel like I read this in a book or something recently.
So for the most part, these guys are only in comics, from what I know. They're essentially a comic team.
And
you could start guessing, and you'd probably get it.
Gray Team.
Close. Not Gray Team. Gray Team's top.
Gosh. I'm guessing it's a color and a team.
Maybe. Well, these guys only got this little tiny segment in the book, huh?
Green team.
No, not green. There's no green team, man. There's literally every color except green. It's black team.
Black team. Okay.
Black team was the answer. Okay, you know what? That wasn't so bad. We could do this. You know what? You want to do another one?
Yeah. Okay, let's
do.
We'll do it live.
Let's do another. Yeah, what the heck, right? I mean, hey, this is inaugural episode, so expect some changes. And as long as we're not robot voice, so double check.
Give us another number, chat.
Sorry if you're hearing me twice. I'm just checking for robot. We're not. Okay, good. All right, chat. Give us another number.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sorry guys. The goal is to try and inject some lore into the show. All right, and hey, maybe you'll learn something. This was the page for reference. That on the top there is Gray Team, and the bottom is Omega Team. There's no picture of Black Team, but they were pretty cool. Just the Didact killed them all.
Okay. So the Didact killed them. Okay.
And you know what? Maybe I won't just read from it directly because reading's boring. I'll kind of like making in my own words. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, sure.
But okay, we got another number, 100. Ooh, nice and even. And we'll probably need like a top, middle, or whatever too. Ooh, this will be interesting. Ooh, this will be really interesting. Okay, yeah, top, middle, bottom.
Twitter said bottom last time for 69. But
yeah, and we pick mid, so let's do bottom.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna give you some information little by little. All right, and you have to guess who this is.
Oh, no, I said top.
I guess who this is. Yeah. Wait, top. Yeah. I mean, okay, fine. We'll go top.
Was bottom more interesting?
No, they're both kind of interesting. All right, this person was born on Mars. Well, this is really in-depth information. They're 5 feet 11 inches tall. That's it. You should get it for sure at this point. Come on, it's Halo Podcast.
Yeah.
They were born.
Key's cousin.
Okay, I'm gonna read the first line. A proven leader and battle-seasoned naval technician. They underwent a baptism of fire after enduring an intense training regimen at the Corbulo Academy Military Science and surviving the Covenant's invasion of Circinius IV. That should be enough. You might need me to.
I was gonna say Cole from Cole Protocol. That guy.
I barely know anything about that guy. That'd be really cool to look into.
Gosh.
This person maintained a straight-laced good tier and was considered to be a by-the-books commander, erring on the side of conventional wisdom.
Forge?
No, not Forge. But I guess close.
Or no, Cutter.
Nope, not Cutter either.
Nah, I'll just list off everyone I know.
All right, fine. Their rank is captain. Don't say Keys. Don't. I know you're about to say Keys. Don't say Keys.
Yeah.
Don't say Keys.
Yeah.
The rank is captain. They were on a planet at an academy when that planet was invaded by the Covenant.
Gosh, this is like some.
Come on.
I mean, I said.
Okay, chat. If anyone's listening, you guys have to get this. Come on. A person who became a captain who was in an academy when that planet was invaded by the Covenant. There it is.
I was gonna say him earlier, but I was just like, I don't know. For some reason, I was like, nah, I can't be Lasky. But yeah, okay, yeah. Now it makes sense because
I skipped over a couple of the lines that made it way too obvious. Okay, all right. And to conclude, we'll do a third one, but we'll just do the same page but bottom because that's what chat said. All right, this last person. All right. This person represents the apex of humanity's next generation of soldiers. Having masterfully led an elite-only investigation team for years, quietly eliminating several of humanity's greatest threats lurking in the shadows.
Johnson
worked for Oni?
No.
Okay.
Would be Dare.
No. That's a good guess, though. I feel like that would probably be enough. Though this person's a Spartan. And service number is a bunch of numbers and JL at the end.
JL, so that's usually the initials. I think. No. Well, it's usually someone with the name.
I feel like next time we need to have you quiz me because I'm making you look dumb, but I'm gonna look so stupid. I'm gonna look so stupid.
No, isn't it someone from the Reach team?
No. All right, we are now 21 questions. This person's unique talents and matchless tracking expertise were thoroughly tested in 2558.
James Locke.
Dang, Jameson Locke. There we go.
I looked at chat.
You looked at chat? Are you kidding me?
It would take me a while to get that. Chat got that one though. I'll give that to chat.
Okay, yeah. All right, now I'll show the page because this book is really awesome and finally getting some use out of it. Boom.
I figured because since they had because they had Lasky on that page, I was thinking that it would have to be someone from the games.
Yeah, that is in itself. And okay, we got like 400 something pages of that, and like clearly a lot of content. So that was kind of fun.
There you go. That was actually kind of fun.
You were right, Tassi. It was Jameson Locke. I just skipped over really obvious things like leader of Fire Team Osiris.
So I was right that it was like the yeah, the JL was the thing.
Yeah,
But then you
yeah.
like kind of looked at me like I was an idiot.
Well,
so
I know. I was like, come on. Like, I
was
want to
like,
say
maybe
yes.
not then.
Okay, that was fun. We're still deciding on the name for that segment. And hey, if we keep doing it, maybe we'll make an intro or something too. And by we, I mean pre-drag, the backbone of the entire site. Speaking of him, if you guys haven't checked our Cyberpunk 2077 review, the webpage looks incredible. Like he outdid himself again.
He's also the one that made all the new intros and logos and all the stuff that you see here right now. Not the backgrounds for the cutscenes or the main menus. I mean, those we just got off of Nexus Mods.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So before we move on and basically end or near the end, I forgot to mention. So during the leaks, right? For the most part, Halo was pretty absent, right? Which some people online took as like a death knell. They're like, oh my God, look at these leaks. Halo's not even mentioned, and these are the plans for the next 3 years. And it's like, dude, it's Bethesda leaks. Relax. You know, like Halo's not here because this isn't my flipping Xbox Game Services.
Yeah.
But what we did get was, and I can't show it on this.
There was some Halo. What about the little?
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. So there was a little bit, and I can't. I'm not messing with OBS right now because we're not, robot voice. So I want to keep it that way. So here, this is what we got. An image of cracking up just holding it.
It works.
And let me read out the text associated with this image. Little Chief, Halo franchise soft reboot. Welcome back, Chief. Expanded audience. Little Chief appeals to a far wider audience without losing the mature tone associated with the series. Without losing the mature tone.
So this sounds like because wasn't all this confirmed to be a few years old and stuff?
Yes,
anyways?
I think the most latest documents were like 2022 March or something like that.
Yeah, so I was gonna say that there sounds like what the whole idea for Halo Infinite was. It was supposed to be a soft reboot. That's something that they planned early on, like kind of when I started working there. They're like, hey, everyone, we're doing a soft reboot. It's still gonna be. So I was gonna try to explain what a soft reboot is, but that's basically Halo Infinite. It's just like it's kind of reboots some of the story, adds a new arc, and brings back a lot of the old stuff. So that was something that was kind of
which it did eventually end up being, though it was still heavily connected to Halo 4 and 5 more than I thought.
Yes. It would. Yeah, because they didn't want to go away from the story.
Yeah.
They didn't want to do a whole reboot because they thought that would be but people wouldn't like that, which I think.
Have we talked about our thoughts on the campaign together in the podcast? I feel like we haven't.
I think we did a while ago, a long time ago.
Either way,
definitely a while.
We'll look into that. But okay, all right. So,
Little Chief quite stocky.
Look at the next thing after that. Example, and this is in terms of little appeals to a wider audience.
Oh,
example, yes. Small in a way a child can relate to, but characterized as a heavy drinker. What? What does that mean? Who wrote this?
So it's like, it's basically saying that, so Halo, the easiest way to say it is like it went from an M rating to a teen rating. So they're trying to appeal to a wider audience without going fully into the E rating, because that would just be stupid, and I don't think they would be able to do that with the guns and stuff. But basically, it's just like, have the childlike appearance of it, just like, oh, it's a cool like soldier guy with like doing guns and stuff like that. It's like there, but then if you look deeper into it, it's just like, oh, this Chief's carrying some baggage and there's some heavy themes, Chunkus. It is so tiny.
Oh God. Okay.
Someone had fun making that.
100%. Taking advantage of the zeitgeist, an all-new Master Chief designed for the short king. Short King. What? 100% like if a 19-year-old designed this slide, man. 100%.
Yeah. Yeah, this is one of those things where there's definitely a lot of context missing.
Oh, this was like a joke slide, dude. Because I didn't
Yeah.
really read it too well. Look at this. Look at this. Next generation optimization. Little Chief can do anything Master Chief can do, but in a much smaller form factor. 50% smaller, requiring half the graphical processing power to run. Yeah, this is clearly like some kind of joke slide. That being said, if anyone's listening, there is very much an opportunity for like a kid's Halo game. I'm just saying.
Well, they wanted to do the old
Mega Bloks, right? Yeah.
I wish they would have done that. Oh, that would have been awesome.
Actually,
And
you know what?
It sucks that Lego doesn't do M-rated content. Although they said it's just like that's the reason why you don't see a lot of like I think you get away with it with Star Wars because I think just the way it's rated or something. And maybe they might be able to get away with it now with they might be able to get away with now with Halo being teen. Anyways, that's a tangent.
Yeah. Anyways, okay, so that's a Little Chief. I mean, it's probably a joke slide. It talks about things like putting him in TikTok and talk shows. So yeah, don't worry. Halo was not forgotten. It wasn't the leaks. It was just a bit of a joke.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Now to move on. Okay, we already actually. I think that's essentially it. Let me double check the forums really quick. Please don't die. Please don't die. Stream. I'm just going to one tab. That's all I'm doing.
To confirm this is outdated info. Yeah, it is definitely old.
Yeah.
Lego X Halo game would be something I would definitely play day one. Yeah, same here. It's like that'd be cool. And I still remember the old images and like the leaks and stuff of like the prototypes from the Mega Bloks game. And it's like, man.
Yeah. Just those little videos, they look so good. And I'd show the video right now if I wasn't worried about the entire stream collapsing. For some reason. It's just, it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, because I played the shit out of the Star Wars Lego stuff. That was always
that was a lot of fun. And you know, I was actually talking to my brother-in-law. I'm like, listen, like my brother played Halo when he was like 6. I played Halo when I was like 8. Your kids are like 6 and 7, like 6 and 5. You should have to play some Halo. And they're like, yeah, it's just a little too heavy and stuff. And I'm like, okay, I get it.
It's like not as heavy as it used to be.
Right? I'll be honest. I mean, Halo 1, one of the most fun things I could do as a kid, and this might be why I turned out the way I am, is you'd kill an elite, right? And you'd punch their body, and then like some, blood would splatter, blue or purple, so it's fine.
Yeah.
If you hit it enough and got enough blood to make essentially a permanent circle, because it only splatters like a certain place, the entire screen would lag up when you'd walk over that area or look down. Like I remember this is like a core memory of mine. We do it every level for some reason. Like it's just.
I eventually got to the point where, because I grew up playing the game and stuff too, in like Doom and all that. But I used to just drive around on coagulation with a warthog just doing jumps.
Yep. Did you ever do the thing where it's 2 people and you hit each other?
What do you mean?
In Halo 1,
with the warthog?
Yeah, Halo 1, for whatever reason, if you hit another warthog, like both driving towards each other, one of you is going flying. Like just across the friggin' map.
No, I don't know if I ever did.
Did you have many siblings?
I did. I had one sibling that would play Halo with them.
Okay. That's good because I like 5, so it was like constant. Yeah.
Yeah, we just never ran into each other. We usually just play like campaign and stuff. We didn't get into matchmaking.
Honestly, Todd Steve's right. Halo, like I know some people got annoyed at the T rating, blah blah blah, but Halo's never really been that M rated. You know what I mean? It's not GTA. It's not Manslaughter. It's not Gears of War. Like.
Yeah, it was. I kind of wish that they would have brought it a bit more in though, because like, I mean, they killed off Johnson, and Johnson was like the kind of the potty mouth.
No, but even then, did he say the F word even once the entire series?
I don't think it was. They didn't really drop the F bombs. They dropped the other words and stuff.
Even Gears of War like only drops like once a game or something. It's really not the. And sorry, really quick in the chat. Yeah, Juan, I 100% use the Scorpion as a ram with the Ghost. Like, if you didn't do that, did you ever truly play Halo 1? And I tried after every game too, and like, I guess I didn't prioritize keeping that physics alive because it didn't always work.
Yeah.
But okay, we are. Hey, maybe we do have the rabbit chasing happening in our own little show too. But I checked really quick on the forums. Speaking of, we will probably make a new OT in which I'll be more active and not just post once every 2 weeks, saying, "Hey, here's the episode. Questions." But no questions in the forum. But we did get someone thanking me for uploading the audio files. You don't got to thank me. I was very late. I will not be late anymore. This audio for this episode should be up tomorrow, the moment YouTube's done whatever the heck it does, because either way, should be up tomorrow sometime. And I think that's about it, man. Anything else you need to add before we move on?
No, I think that's it. That was for the I guess we'll talk about the contest again. So yeah, once again, contest ends tonight. Or if you're watching this on YouTube after it's live, then it's already over. So sorry, you missed the deadline. But it ends tonight though, the 20th at 11:59. Make sure to get your maps in for the infection. You can check out the HaloEra Twitter for
pinned,
the submission post. Yes, it's pinned.
Okay,
I'll also just drop the link back in here. So go there, submit your map, and yeah, hopefully good luck in it. I'm excited to play them. So we'll be doing those in the next few weeks. We'll be playing.
I'll be honest. For a season called Infection, I have not played that much Infection. There's so many other things
either, but we're going to be playing a lot of Infection the next couple weeks. So.
Yes, we are. Yes, we are, and I'm looking forward to it. And for those wondering, the other playlists are still alive. I queued up Squad Battle. I got it in 10 seconds. Like, it's more people are playing the game, it feels. Anyways, we'll save that for another episode. This episode went decently long. Thank you for everyone watching. On the screen, you'll see the patron scroll going down the bottom. It's thanks to the patrons that we can do what we do, and why Predrac is able to do the amazing stuff he does. Like, it's
yeah. And we'll try to get the kinks and stuff worked out. If you see us end up going live during the week, it's us doing a test stream or something. So
yeah, because it really is just the audio, right? I'm sure there's ways around it.
Yeah, we'll have to look into other ways. But yeah, so we'll do that. Thank you all for coming out. And once again, if you have any ideas for games that we could do with the audience kind of stuff, or even topics that you guys want us to explore with the lore, maybe we'll do some more structured stuff. Maybe we'll adventure into Covenant lore, or the lore of the Scorpion tank or something. I don't know.
That'd be and super in depth, I imagine.
Yeah. So we'll
military nerds. Are you a military nerd? Some people are.
Not that much into it, but
okay, all right. I'm not judging. Don't worry.
Yeah, we can. I was just talking about just its progress throughout the games and
yeah, that's true. Yes, I was thinking open up the Patreon encyclopedia, get the gritty details of the metal structure and the company that makes it.
Yeah. The cash shell.
And if you guys have any recommendations for guests or people you want to see in the podcast, or even if you want to see some of the main crew, like John, Jesse, or Nick, bug them. Be like, hey, we want to hear your thoughts on Halo again. Come join the podcast. Because Niall, you were saying that you're watching from UK. Hey, so John's from UK. If you can stay up watching us because we're awesome, then John can stay up here because we're awesome. I'm just saying.
Yeah, and we don't keep that podcast going as long as it used to. So, he doesn't have to go to bed super late.
Yeah, that's true. One thing I do want to ask everyone watching, especially those still watching right now, is if you get a chance, when we post the link for questions or things, just ask us something small even. It's kind of a nice way to keep the structure going through the episode, even if it's only 1 or 2 questions. It keeps things kind of flowing smoothly, and it lets us know that, hey, people are watching and engaging, and we should keep doing it. I mean, because every little bit helps. But that being said, Nick, is there anything you want to say? Anything you're working on? Anything coming soon?
Nope. the only thing coming soon is the infection contest submissions that we're going to go through. Other than that, I'm probably going to be playing Starfield.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough.
I-
On my end, there's a review I'm editing hopefully tonight for tomorrow release. And keep an eye on the HaloEra Twitter. With the new branding, I'm going to try and focus on kind of just using it more often, kind of just having fun with it. You know what I mean? Just enjoy the brand. We all love it. We all here for it. With that being said, thank you very much for watching. This was the 80th episode of the HaloEra brackets. You have me in Halo era. Sorry, you have me in Halo podcast brackets.
Once more with feeling.
Once more with feeling. Thank you for watching.
See you all.